Greetings everyone, it is I, your barely present rock of the sea, Ocean Sick Jasper. So, what's going on to warrant yet another video on this guy? Oh, well you know, he's interacting with minors again! Wow! So, on August 25th of this year, he decided to openly post about one of his best friends again. Except, uh-oh, that's a minor! How do I know this? I looked at one of his videos, and they blatantly sound like a kid.
I mean this. This event is the worst. So I'm probably thinking...
But why is this bad, you may be asking? Well, you should already know at this point, but some new things happened as well, so I guess that warrants an explanation. 1. He's still parading about his fetishes on his channel. Strange! Just when it seemed that he was committing to his promise of not saying anything about his fetishes or posting anything blatantly inappropriate, to the best of his ability, that shit is still weird, BAM! He starts posting about Miru Pufaru. Now who is that, you ask? It's Black Sock. Miru is just another one of Black Sock's shitty OCs. This time, he wastes no time and is pretty much saying, yeah, this OC is my barely disguised fetish, to his own audience of kids, might I add. All of the other girl characters are used as fetish fodder, but this one is the fetish fodder. Either way, Blue Flame should not be posting about this balloon bitch, because it is just a free advert for this fetish OC, which technically counts as televising his fetish. Which brings me to 2. This clearly goes to show the other type of people that are enjoying and defending Blue Flame's content that aren't mentally challenged, porn-addicted adults, or fellow predators. Children! And given that Blue Flame has favorite sexual depictions of minors, wished for sexual depictions of minors, and even sexually exploited multiple minors himself, you can put 2 and 2 together and see why this is a problem. Now, as if all of that wasn't enough, Prime's back to once again give us some more news on Blue Flame. This details a VR chat encounter that he had with him on September 20th of this year. Take it away, Prime.
Hello everyone, it's me again. This is actually my second time appearing on OSJ's channel, and yes, Blue Flamehead 101 is at it again. And boy, I have a lot in store in you and what to tell you, since I'm about to tell my side of the story and history here with him. While I was exploring worlds on VR chat with an IRL friend of mine for the first time, what do you know? Blue Flamehead 101 showed up out of nowhere and started harassing me and also my friend. He even admitted that he basically wanted to ERP with Maria Robotnik. And guess what? I caught his ass in 4K for real. My best advice is to either report him or block his ass, since this basically proves that he's nothing but a degenerate and also a scummy ass, disgusting person that he is. It's best to not interact with this individual, since it will basically give him either a reaction out of you. Anyways, that's all I have to say here for now. Thank you OSJ for having me here once again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the flip side.
So let me get this straight. After years of being told that he's not into dead kids, despite those Wendigo girls he constantly thirsts for and surrounds himself with canonically being dead children, here we have Blue Flame admitting that he wants to do sexual acts with Maria Robotnik, who was 12 when she got shot! Great! No. This is great! Blue Flame broke one of his many promises once again, showing that he can't keep a promise to save his pathetic hide. Especially after all that big talk from old Metashauna about him being more careful with who he sims for. Well, when he's caught for saying shit like this, that means his ass was lying to you. Well, this sucks, but that just further proves that Blue Flame likes him young, as always. So, what's next? Well, the same day that I caught wind of all of this, I got a testimony from a friend who also had an encounter with Blue Flame. This time on Roblox of all places. Let's have a look.
Hi everyone, this is a certain friend of Jasper's here, and right now I'm currently being featured in one of his videos about Blue Flamehead 101. So I first learned about Blue Flamehead's existence back in August by a certain friend of mine who will go anonymous. So he showed me one of Jasper's videos about Blue Flame, and I really wanted to say my piece about the current events regarding Blue Flame. And it looks like my wish came true. So recently, as of the time of this video's upload date, this friend of mine was chilling on Roblox, and he was confronted by not just one of Blue Flame's friends, but the guy himself. My friend told Blue Flame all about the videos that Jasper made about him, and Blue Flame retaliated by saying that he wants to do some very disgusting stuff to me. Not just because I was friends with this individual that rightfully hated him, but because I also hated Blue Flame himself. And all I have to say is, I'm not even scared of Blue Flame himself. If he wants to go after me, I will make sure to keep myself anonymous for the time being, so the chances of getting caught by Blue Flame are unlikely. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say. Anyways, back to you, Jasper.
So let me get this straight. This 24-year-old man's way of retaliation against being cornered and confronted on all of the bad shit that he's done, instead of properly apologizing or taking accountability or properly atoning for what he's done, preferably by giving up and leaving the internet, he further incriminates himself by openly expressing to a minor that he wants to groom them. He literally said it to this minor's face that he wants to groom them to live out his sexual fantasies of inflating them or other unspeakable activities. Are we sure this guy shouldn't be criticized and exiled from the internet? Or better yet, arrested? This 24-year-old man just said to this 17-year-old, I want to groom you so you can learn to inflate for me. Literally after all that big boy talk from his asshole of a mouth about not being into inflation anymore, or not being into interacting with minors anymore, or being a harmless blind gooner and not a pedophile. Also, fun fact, according to Prime, Blue Flame is a firm believer that Schlep is ruining Roblox. Yeah, Schlep. The guy that catches child predators. Now, who would honestly say that? Maybe child predators that use the platform as their hunting ground? Like Nathan Wolfie, who just started to post more gacha here on his channel that has a child audience. After all of that big talk for him about changing and learning from his mistakes. And who else but Blue Flame? I never thought that Blue Flame would even use Roblox, especially given his already troubling presence on the internet as it is. Using Roblox would just further incriminate him. But here he is, the 24-year-old inflation-loving pedo on Roblox, joining the league alongside his blue buddy Nathan. Now ain't that cute? No it ain't, cause sexually exploiting kids ain't quirky or cute. This is who Blue Flame is. He's not some helpless retard flopping around just so happening to make bad decisions. He's not a hero who saves people and promises to show women a good time and treat them right. He's a manipulative child predator who actively refuses to change, and he is proud of that. He said that he wants to fuck Maria, yet another dead kid. He said to a minor that he wants to groom them. He said that people who catch child predators are ruining the internet. He is the same guy that wants to be friends with minors because they can't think for themselves and see through all the blatant lies and overall bullshit he's telling them. Otherwise, they're no better than me, the guy who initially betrayed and bullied someone so innocent. Well, let me tell you something, Blue Flame. You betrayed me. Back when I was your friend and I did everything for you, I thought you were a fellow nerd who likes anime and video games with a simple dream. But now I know who you truly are. You're a talentless leech. You prey on kids. You prey on women. You prey on people that overall don't know any better. You manipulate those to stay with you, using false promises and even using suicide as an excuse. And you treat those who even bother to stick around like tools, slaves even. You are a liar and a predator. You need to go away. No one ever wants a scumbag like you. And if you don't run away now, you will soon wish that you had. Soon, everyone will wish that you were dead. Some will go as far as to make that a reality. Not saying that I'm part of that crowd. And when you are gone, no one will miss you. Now, what was with that harsh wording there? Well, to tell the truth, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the predator who abused my goodwill still being on this platform. Especially since this is the 6th time where I caught his ass doing the same shit that he promised not to do, such as child grooming and blatantly televising his fetishes to kids. I know that I myself promised that this video and that video would be the last video on Blue Flame, but I don't have any control of what goes on here, which is very apparent by the fact that he still has a YouTube channel, a VR chat account, and now a Roblox account. As far as this fucker continues to exist, there will be no last video, especially since I am practically the only guy covering him. Sure, others have done it too, but that's only because of me. We must do everything in our power to make sure this guy pays for what he's done to me, his friends, and especially those minors. What I want is for Blue Flame to be gone. I gave him multiple chances to improve, and he screwed up on all of them. And now he deserves no chances. He only deserves punishment. Now that I've gotten that on my system, this is Ocean Jasper, heading back to the depths.